All right, let's dive right into this explainer. You've heard it a million times, right? Every blockchain out there claims to be completely 100% secure. But the reality, hacks still happen, constantly. And when they do, it's devastating. Millions of dollars just lost in the blink of an eye. Systems are broken. And worst of all, trust is absolutely shattered. So that brings us to a really critical question. And it's the whole point of what we're looking at today. What if this system could actually fight back? Not just sit there and take the hit, but actively fight back. Well, meet SIMBA. It's the intelligent guardian behind RedShield. And in this breakdown, we're watching it face off against its absolute greatest enemy, hackers. Let's be real for a second. No traditional system is truly safe. Hackers, they don't just break into these networks overnight. They study them patiently. They're looking for the absolute smallest weakness. Maybe it's a tiny bug, a slight delay in the code, or just a simple human mistake. And the moment they find it, they strike instantly. The consequences of that strike are immediate and brutal. Funds simply vanish. Entire networks freeze up. And once the damage is done, there's no undo button. It's just gone. I want you to imagine a bank that has literally the strongest vault in the world. Thick steel, unbreakable locks. But there's absolutely no guard at the door. Honestly, that's exactly what most systems look like today. Sure, they're strong structurally, but they are completely unaware of what's happening around them. And that is exactly where our defender completely changes the game. SIMBA doesn't just sit there passively protecting like a thick wall. It watches, it learns, and it reacts instantly. Think of it like an actual immune system for the blockchain. The very millisecond something feels even slightly off, SIMBA steps right in. Here is how that active defense actually plays out in real time. So a hacker tries to exploit a weakness, right? But SIMBA detects that anomaly before the damage can even start to spread. It immediately isolates the threat. Then it repairs the system on the fly and just keeps everything running smoothly like nothing ever happened. Which means the outcome is totally different than what we're used to. There is no panic, there's no catastrophic system shutdown, and most importantly, no loss. Literally, while the attacker is sitting there still figuring things out, trying to execute their script, SIMBA has already won. You have to understand, this represents a massive, game-changing leap forward for our digital infrastructure. We're not just talking about security anymore. This is evolution. We are finally moving away from systems that react way too late to systems that never fall in the first place. Because the truth is, we live in a world full of constant threats. And SIMBA, it doesn't wait around for the worst to happen. It defends, it adapts, it survives. And that wraps up today's explainer on this tech. But it does leave us with a pretty wild thought to chew on. If SIMBA can completely outsmart a hacker in mere milliseconds, what happens when it faces an all-out, catastrophic network blackout? Well, next time we're covering exactly that, SIMBA versus downtime. Make sure you subscribe to witness the future of unbreakable systems. See you then.